Heartland fans all over the world should rejoice. Canada's longest-running show has just been renewed for another season. There's a lot to look forward to as the 14th season wraps up and season 15 starts production. Fans have a lot of questions, and they also have theories about the upcoming season. However, it won't be available until 2022. In the meantime, let us take a look at the show's variety of characters and rank them according to their likability. Sit tight as we discover who's the most hated and who's the most liked. But before we get into the video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel with notifications turned on so you don't miss any of the new videos we post. Let's start with the most loved characters on the show, and it's safe to say that the lead star, Amy Fleming, portrayed by Amber Marshall, is the most loved on the show. As fans all know, the story of Heartland starts as a young Amy grapples with the sudden death of her mother. Her storyline has progressed amazingly throughout the show's 14 seasons. Fans initially see her as a teenager who not only has to deal with the loss of her mother, but also the return of both her estranged father and older sister. She inherits her mother's horse whispering, and we see her return home to carry on her mother's work healing damaged and abused horses at the ranch. Viewers see her grow up on screen from a single young woman to her relationship with ranch hand Ty Borden, to their marriage, and to the death of her beloved husband. Saying that she has been through a lot is an understatement. Fans are eager to see what the future brings for Amy. Will she find a new love? It all remains to be seen. The next character who's also very well loved by everyone is none other than Ty Borden, portrayed by Graham Wardle, who is, or was, to be more precise, Amy's husband. When Graham Wardle announced that he will be exiting the show, fans all over the world were quite shocked because they just couldn't imagine the show without him. Everyone asked why he wanted to leave the show he'd been a part of for such a long time. After all, he has been playing the role of Ty Borden since 2007. He mentioned that he thought it was time to step away from the show due to explore other interests after 14 years. He mentioned that he had not taken the decision lightly, and he spent a few years contemplating how to honor not only his role in the show but also the show itself. His character Ty Borden initially worked as a ranch hand as a condition for his probation. He had a father that was mostly in and out of jail for most of his childhood, and it was during that time when he would constantly visit Brad, who would teach him things. He and Amy started falling in love with each other the more time they spent together, and he even helped her with Spartan and the other horses and even coached her for the fall finale. To bring his character to an end, the show decided to kill the character with the blood clot that developed from a gunshot wound. The latest season, season 14, started with Ty's funeral. Next, we have Michelle Morgan, who plays the role of Lou Fleming, Amy's older sister who returns from New York when their mother died to help run the family ranch. Lou is thoughtful and organized and is very protective of her younger sister, Amy, as well as her two daughters, Katie and Georgie. Aside from Heartland, she has also appeared in The Good Doctor, Stargate Atlantis, Supernatural, and The L Word. Most recently, she has taken on the role of Gabby Kane in the CW's Batwoman, where she plays the mother of the eponymous Gabby Kane. Lou Fleming has an investment banking background, so when she went back to the ranch, she took control of the finances and turned Heartland into a profitable business. She dated Scott Cardinal for some time before they eventually split. She then started a secret relationship with Peter Morris, the owner of Bedford Oil. They ended up getting married at the end of the third season, after which they moved to Dubai. She was mostly lonely there, so she ended up shuttling between Dubai and Heartland, which angered her husband to some level. At the end of season 4, she becomes a mother when she gives birth to her daughter, Catherine Marion Minnie. Alicia Newton, who plays the role of Georgie Fleming Morris, is another well-loved character. Ever since she made her first appearance in season 6, she has become a crucial part of the show. Viewers saw her grow up from a scrappy foster child to a confident young woman, going after her dreams of becoming an Olympic show jumper. Even at a young age, Alicia had already enjoyed quite a successful acting career. She had appeared in numerous TV shows such as The Tree That Saved Christmas and The Hollow. She also had several parts in various TV shows. Some of her most notable roles are as Nellie Harper in When Calls the Heart and Beatrice in Scorched Earth. Georgie has the habit of running away from every foster home she's been placed in. Lou and Peter agree to become her long-term foster parents because they didn't want her to leave the ranch after she was discovered in the loft. They later become her adoptive parents. Fearless and stubborn when she first arrived in Heartland, she later grows to become a courageous, respectful, and beautiful young woman. Sean Johnson, who plays the role of Jack Bartlett, is Lou and Amy's grandfather, who is a former rodeo legend, born and raised in the ranch and is now its current owner. A compassionate guy, he becomes a father figure to Amy and a confidant to Lou. Johnson is a Canadian stage, film, and television actor who is best known for his role in Heartland. He appeared in a few shows such as Winona Earp, The X-Files, Smallville, and Lonesome Dove, The Outlaw Years. His character in the TV series is stubborn and old-fashioned, and that often caused friction with the people closest to him. However, he repairs his relationship with Ty and gives him and Amy his blessing for their marriage. He even found love with Lisa. Jessica Steen plays the role of Lisa Stillman, the owner of Fairland Stables, who crossed paths with the Fleming and Bartlett families. A romantic relationship evolves between her and Jack Bartlett, and although they had their on and off moments, the two eventually elope in season 7. One of the most familiar faces in the show, Steen has an extensive television career, and one of her longest-running roles was as Corporal General Pilot Chase in Captain Power and the Soldiers of the Future. Nathaniel Arcand portrays the role of Scott Cardinal, a notable supporting role in the show. He is the resident veterinarian and good friend to the Fleming and Bartlett families. He mentioned Ty while he was studying in veterinary school and even offered him the position of partnering as his vet clinic after Ty graduated. Arcand's television career started way back in the 90s, and he has appeared in numerous TV shows such as North of 60 and Blackstone. Currently, he plays the role of FBI Special Agent Clinton Skye on crime drama FBI Most Wanted. The show is a spin spinoff from the original FBI series. Another supporting character in Heartland is Peter Morris, portrayed by Gabriel Hogan. He is Lou's ex-husband, biological father to Katie, and adoptive father to Georgie. His marriage to Lou wasn't successful because he was away in Vancouver most of the time and he had a girlfriend out there. He still pops into the show every now and then to visit his daughters. Even though he and his wife have divorced, he makes sure that he is present in his daughters' lives, and that's what makes him endearing, although he was caught cheating before. He has other projects aside from Heartland, and he's made guest appearances in shows such as Warehouse 13, Teen Wolf, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., and Murdoch Mysteries. He's currently part of the True TV series Tacoma FD. The series is about a group of firefighters in Tacoma, Washington that takes a comedic look at the less glamorous parts of the job. One of the less liked characters in the show when his story first unfolded in season 8 is Bob Granger, portrayed by Roger LeBlanc. However, he had a good redemption arc later on. He was introduced as the owner of a wildlife rehabilitation center that catered to a variety of animals, including wolves, bears, buffaloes, and many others. It was revealed later on that he was working with poachers. He turned himself into authorities and from then on refused to work with poachers again. After his run in Heartland, LeBlanc appeared on another TV show, Fortunate Son, on CBC. It's a political drama about espionage that is loosely based on the experiences of Mary Cox, a woman who helped Americans who were attempting to elude the government-imposed military draft during the Vietnam War. Chris Potter as Tim Fleming is also a character that's one of the most hated because of a variety of reasons. He is Amy and Lou's missing father. He got into an accident when Amy was only 3 or 4 years old. The accident led him to go to rehab while his wife Marion took care of their traumatized horse, Pegasus. When Lou turns 15, he contacts her in hopes of reconnecting with her and her sister, Amy. However, their grandfather Jack became very angry upon hearing this and didn't let him on the property on the numerous occasions that he tried to get in touch with his daughters. He works in the nearby Big River Ranch, which he eventually buys. That's all we have for you today, folks. Which character in Heartland is your favorite, and which one is your least favorite? Share your thoughts with us in the comment section. We have plenty of other exciting videos for you, so stay tuned to this channel. Stay safe, and we'll see you again.